Nexon announced that they will officially reveal their next Ultimate Descendant next weekend, so that's exactly in either November 16th or November 17th, and here are some clues of why I think Ultimate Sharen will be the next upgraded Descendant in Season 2 update. But before anything else, please be reminded that this is not official yet, and I only base my assumption on the details in the game that could be hinting of the next Ultimate Descendant. Also, please consider subscribing and liking the video to help us with the YouTube algorithm. Thank you so much, and now let's dive into the video. The first thing that gives me the hint that Ultimate Sharen could possibly be the next Ultimate Descendant is during the new Freyna quest, which was released in the second part of the Season 1 update. The last part of the quest, wherein Freyna apologizes to Sharen about calling her tin can, then Sharen and number 17 were teasing Freyna that they couldn't believe that she apologized. After that, there was a line wherein Sharen said that it's time to get back to work and said that it's their turn now, which is like a foreshadowing from the developers that Sharen could potentially receive an Ultimate version. And that number 17 will also be part of the Season 2 update. If you are in the first Descendant Discord or just hanging always in the subreddit, then you know that the developers plan on releasing a new male Descendant, which I think will be number 17. Then they plan to release a female Ultimate Descendant, which will either be Ultimate Luna or Ultimate Sharen. Recently, they also said that they have investigated their game statistics, and it turns out that players prefer story quests that is related to Descendants. It could be possible that they'll continue where they left off from the Freyna storyline and begin a story quest that involves both Sharen and number 17 as introduction for the Ultimate and new Descendant respectively. This is more likely as Luna is not on any pack in the game. If you go to their official website and see the story of each Descendant, then you will know that Freyna and Sharen are part of a special forces in Albion called Colon. Freyna was number 6, then there's also number 9, which was the partner of Freyna, and then there's number 17, which we don't know his true name yet. And finally, there's Sharen, which is numbered 0, and if you think of it, then it makes sense that the number 0 Descendant would be the next one getting an upgrade if you based it in chronological order. Since there are rumors saying that Nexon will be releasing a female Ultimate Descendant, it's a choice between Luna or Sharen, but the latter is more likely to get an Ultimate version since it would be easier for Nexon to continue and develop the storyline of the Colon Special Forces. And it would just be right to make an Ultimate variant for the number 0 Special Forces first, which is Sharen. The nail in the coffin is when Nexon announced that they will be reworking Outpost missions, which they detailed earlier this week. They specifically said that they are reworking Outpost missions to make it more rewarding so that those extra rewards will have higher chances of dropping. In addition, they also mentioned that the rework is also meant to overhaul the whole Outpost mission, so it won't be reliant on Sharen's stealth ability. Now, if you take out the usefulness of Sharen in Outpost mission, then what else can she do that you can say that she excels compared to other Descendants in the game? You can build Sharen differently, but it's still not effective as a boss killer in Void Intercept battles, nor a decent Descendant in clearing mobs and completing missions that requires good kill speed. Like it or not, Sharen will get crippled, and she will be like other Descendants before the developer made changes on them. Just take, for example, Freyna, which was considered by some players as trash Descendant, but after her rework, the Descendant became versatile and you can use her in the 400% dungeon boss fights, and she got both firepower and survivability to just go in the mission and finish it at the fastest time possible. And as you all know, Freyna got reworked when Nexon announced that she will be getting an Ultimate version, so it's possible that stripping Sharen's only usage could mean that she is in for a huge rework and potentially could be next to have an Ultimate version. But then again, these are just clues on who will be the next Ultimate Descendant, and let's find out if all these details and foreshadowing actually leads to Ultimate Sharen. I could be right, but I could also be wrong in this one, and we will find it out next weekend.